Lisa will be leading some stuff. It'll be a great time to check out from your life and check in with your body and your mind. 2 other things. There's an inversion workshop with Lisa coming up on March 4th. It's a Saturday. It's a 2-hour workshop. If you've ever wanted to learn how to get upside down, great opportunity. Finally, and this is a brand new announcement, pretty soon we're going to be starting up a kids yoga series. So it'll be on Sunday afternoons from 1:15 to 1:45. It's a short session to try it out. You can sign your kids up. There'll be a relaxation at the end, and it's taught by a certified kids yoga instructor. So if you have any questions about any of those million exciting things coming up at the studio, talk to me after class. For now, let's get sweaty. Child's pose, face down on your mat, forehead resting down, toes together, knees out wide, and start to settle in. For the next hour, all you have to worry about is breathing and making funny shapes with your body. Anything that happens today, you don't need it. Take a deep breath in and let it go. Fill up all the way. Empty out. One more big breath in, filling completely. Let it go. And then start to craft the breath you'll use to carry you through your practice. Full inhales, a pause at the top, complete exhales, and a pause at the bottom. Let your breath have an ocean-like quality. Allow it to be a little bit noisy and feel it flow. Feel it come in like a wave and then roll right back out. And when things get tough in class, you can come right back to that oceanic flow to help you come right back into the space to what's happening right now. Everybody take another full inhale. Exhale it out. Press up into downward facing dog. Keep breathing. Match up your movement with your breath. Bend a knee. Bend the other knee. Maybe lift one foot up in the air. Check in with your hips. Maybe sink to one side and then the other and just see what's going on right now. What feels sticky today? Take a full inhale, rise onto your tippy toes. As you exhale, sink your heels to the right. Inhale back up to center. Exhale, sink your heels to the left. Inhale back to center, sink down, then walk your feet up to your hands. Take a halfway lift, get long in your spine. Feel a stretch from your tailbone all the way to the crown of your head. Then let your spine round into ragdoll. Let your arms hang loose. Maybe rock from one side to the other or bend and straighten opposite legs. Add the breath. Feel your connection with the earth. On your next inhale, press through your feet. Rise all the way up to standing. Arms overhead, extended mountain. Then bring your thumbs to heart center. Take a moment to set an intention for your practice today. We'll send those out with 3 ohms. Take a deep breath in. Inhale, reach up, extended mountain. Exhale, fold. Halfway lift. Chaturanga. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Fill up. Empty. 2 more. Last full breath in. Empty it out. Move forward. Halfway lift. Fold. Extended mountain. Look up between your hands. Fold. Halfway lift. Chaturanga. Up dog. Down dog. Fill up and empty. You have 1 more big breath in. Let it go. Move to the head of your mat. Halfway lift. Fold. Extended mountain. Try to trace your gaze backwards, then fold. Halfway lift. Chaturanga. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Full breath in and let it go. 2 more. Last full breath in. Empty it out. Move forward. Halfway lift. Fold. Extended mountain. Look up, look back. Exhale and fold. Halfway lift. Chaturanga. Up dog. Down dog. Fill up and empty. Breathe so much your ribs separate and let it go. Last breath in. Empty out. Move forward. Halfway lift. Fold. Extended mountain. Find length between your ribs. Fold. Halfway lift. Chaturanga. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Full breath in. Empty it out. Inhale. Let it go. 1 more time. Empty completely. Move forward. Halfway lift. Fold. Extended mountain. Last one. Reach up. Look up. Fold. Halfway lift. Chaturanga. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Breathe in together. Let it go. Fill up. On your exhale, press down. 1 more breath. Empty out. Move forward. Halfway lift. Fold. Chair pose. Sit down. Reach up. Fold. Halfway lift. Chaturanga. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Right side warrior 1. Come deep in your lunge. Hands down. Chaturanga on your exhale. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Left side warrior 1. Chaturanga. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. 3 breaths. As we pick up the pace here, you're going to see that not everyone moves at exactly the same rate. Keep moving with your breath. Last inhale. Let it go. Move forward. Halfway lift. Fold. Chair pose. Fold. Halfway lift. Chaturanga. Up dog. Down dog. Right side warrior 1. Press through both feet. Hands down. Chaturanga as you exhale. Up dog, down dog, left side warrior one. Deep lunge, active feet, hands down, chaturanga. Upward facing dog, downward facing dog. Fill up, let it go. You've got two more. Last full breath in. Empty it out. Move forward. Halfway lift. Fold. Chair pose. Sit deep. Fold. Halfway lift. Chaturanga. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Right side warrior one. Come deep in your lunge. Reach up high. Hands down. Chaturanga. Up dog, down dog, left side warrior one, find the reach, hands down, chaturanga, up dog, down dog, fill up and let it go. Complete inhale and empty it out. You've got one more full breath in, empty completely. Move forward. Halfway lift. Fold. Chair pose deepest yet. Fold. Halfway lift. Chaturanga. Upward facing dog. Down dog. Right side warrior one. Deep lunge. Lifting up. Looking back. Hands down. Chaturanga. Up dog. Down dog, left side warrior one, deep in your lunge, look up, look back, hands down, chaturanga, up dog, down dog. We've got one more sun bee. Fill up, let it go. Last breath, empty out, move forward, halfway lift. Fold. Deepest chair yet. Fold. Halfway lift. Chaturanga. Up dog. Down dog. Right side warrior one. Find full expression. Then hands down. Chaturanga as you exhale. Up dog. Down dog, left side warrior one, reach up, look back, hands down, chaturanga on your exhale. Up dog, down dog. One full breath in, clear it out. Lift your right leg up, press it straight back. Dial your toes down, flex your foot. Keep pressing up through your hamstring. Press down through each of your fingers. Press hard. Now bend your knee, open your hip. Let your heel come to your bum, and then either stay here or flip dog. Everybody looks great. Keep pressing down through your feet, your hands, no matter where you are, whatever's lifted, reach farther. Take one more big breath in. Bring your hands down, left hand up. I'm sorry. Yes, left hand up, right hand down, left hand up, side plank. I got it right so many times today. It's just all over now. Keep breathing. Keep separating your fingers wide. Take another big breath in. Bring your hands down, chaturanga. Up dog. Down dog. Take a big breath in. Clear it out. Lift your left leg straight up. Flex your foot. Press through your heel. Try to lift your leg just another inch. Then bend your knee, open your hip. Either stay or flip. Press down through your feet. Press down through your fingers, especially if you're in flip dog. Take another deep breath in. Bring your left hand down, right hand up for side plank. Active feet, active hands. Pressing down, pressing out. Take another deep breath in. Bring both hands down, chaturanga. Up dog. Down dog. You're killing it. Take a deep breath in. Deep breath out. Right side crescent lunge. Stack your left heel right on top of your left toes. Don't be afraid to take your stance a little bit wider if you're feeling a little bit wobbly. Anchor down through your feet. Come deep in your lunge, then lift your arms straight up. Think about pressing them into the ceiling. Can you imagine your fingers touching the roof here? Take another deep breath in. Bring your hands to heart center. Lean forward, twist to the right. Left elbow to right knee. You can either stay here or open your arms wide. With every inhale, lengthening the crown of your head forward. Twisting deeper on each exhale. We're staying for 2 more breaths. You have it. Fill up. Empty out. Last breath in. Twist it out. Inhale, crescent lunge. Exhale, open for warrior 2. Take whatever adjustments you need to make in your feet. Set it up so your right heel, your front heel bisects your back foot. So it's lined up with your back arch. Come a little bit deeper in your lunge. Extended side angle. Right hand down, left hand up. Think about turning your chest toward the ceiling. Yeah, and it can help to bring your top arm behind your low back to find a little bit more of that opening. You have 1 more big breath in. Hands down, chaturanga. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Feel the burn. Take a deep breath in. Let it go. Left side crescent lunge. Build your pose from the base. So check in with your feet. Feel them pressing down hard, and then find the lift and the length in your side body. Take 1 more deep breath in. Lean forward, twist to the left. Right elbow to left knee. Keep thinking about pressing your back leg straight toward the ceiling. So your back hamstring pressing up. You've got another 2 breaths. If your arms are closed, you can open them if you want. Last full breath in. Twist deeper. Inhale to crescent lunge. Exhale, warrior 2. Get set, then come deep in your lunge. Take 1 more big breath in. Extended side angle. Left hand down, right arm up. Turning your chest slowly toward the ceiling, lengthening with every breath. You have 1 more full breath in. Nice bind, Tyler. Then hands down, chaturanga. Up dog. Down dog. Take a deep breath in, a deep breath out. One more, fill up, let it go. Move to the head of your mat. Halfway lift, fold, chair pose. Hands to heart center, twist to your right. Open your arms. Two more breaths. Fill up. Twist deeper. Last breath. Twist it out. Inhale back to chair pose. Exhale, forward fold. Fingers to toes, forward fold. Wrap your peace fingers around your big toes. Pull your chest towards your thighs. Shake your head yes, shake your head no, let something go, and take some deliberate breaths. Fill up all the way and empty completely. Help your body to start to reorganize your breath back to that steady ocean pace. Release your fingers. Walk your feet back together on an inhale, chair pose. Hands to heart center, twist to the left. We're here for 4 slow breaths. So fill up and empty. Fill up. Let it go. Last full breath in. Twist it out on your exhale. Inhale back to chair pose. Exhale, fold. Gorilla pose. Palms to toes, forward fold. So walk your hand or your feet onto your hands. If your toes reach your wrists, use them to give yourself a little massage. Once again, another place to breathe intentionally. You might try pressing your heels down hard and lifting your sit bones toward the sky. Take another deep breath in. Release. Crow pose. Plant your palms at the head of your mat for crow. You do have the option here of taking a goddess squat if you prefer. In crow, begin by lifting just one toe off of the ground. Gradually work your way up. And when you're up, pull the pit of your belly straight into your spine. Think about lifting up. We've got another 3, 2, 1. Chaturanga. Nice. Up dog. Down dog. Take one breath in, one breath out, move forward. Halfway lift, fold. Extended mountain, rise all the way up to standing. Eagle on the right, right arm under, right leg over. Press down through your standing foot and choose some place to fix your gaze. And as you wiggle and you wobble, as we do when balancing, keep that breath. One more breath in. Feet down. Shake it out. Inhale your arms overhead, extended mountain. Then eagle on the left. Left arm under, left leg over. Sink in. And find your breath. Hug your legs together. Hug your arms together. One more breath in. Feet down. Standing leg raise on the right. Raise your right knee. You can keep it here or extend your foot. Then open your leg to the right. Look over your left arm. If you're extending your leg, you can absolutely bind it with your fingers. Take 2 more breaths. Last breath in. Come back to center, then shoot your legs straight back for airplane pose. Palms face down. Broad chest. Let your shoulder blades come together on your back. Take another deep breath. Half moon. Left fingertips come down, right arm reaches up. You can use a block or a water bottle to get stable. Then gradually begin to lift the weight out of your left hand. And if you can, bring your hand to heart center. And if you wiggle and you wobble, come right back to it. We'll stay for another 3 breaths. Last breath. Feet down, hang in a fold, shake it out. Then rise back up to standing. We'll take standing leg raise on the left. So raise your knee. You can keep it here or extend your foot, holding onto the outside edge or your toes. Then open up to the left. Look over your right hand. Take 1 more breath. Then bring your knee back to center. Shoot back for airplane. Let your gaze fall a little in front of your mat to help you broaden your chest. 1 more breath. Half moon. We'll stay and play a little bit here again. So pull the pit of your belly into your spine. Press your lifted foot straight back and start to lift your fingertips. 2 more breaths. Last breath in. Feet down. Hang in a forward fold. Shake it out. I saw so many people with their hands up to their heart. Nice work. Rise all the way up to standing dancer or standing bow on your right. So make sure that the inside of your elbow faces out as you get set. Then press forward and reach back. Find that equal and opposite pull from the leaning forward and the pulling back with your leg. Pull in a little bit more towards center. Feet down. Shake it out. Set up for standing bow or dancer on the left. So inside of your elbow faces out, thumb faces back. Grab the inside of your ankle. Then lean forward and press back. Hugging your inner thighs towards center will help to square your hips with your mat. You have 1 more breath. Bring your feet down. Tree pose from the head of your mat. Bring your right foot to your standing left leg. Create a firm foundation by pressing into your leg and back into your foot. Express your tree up and out. And think about reaching for the light, just like the branches of a tree. Take up space. And start to trace your gaze toward the ceiling. Maybe even close your eyes for the last breath in. Feet down. Shake it out, and then tree on the left. Same way, set up a strong standing leg. Keep some softness there. Then express your tree up. Find the light on these cold winter days. Trace your gaze up. And for our last breath, close your eyes. Then bring your feet down. Shake it out. Inhale your arms up, extended mountain. Exhale, fold. Halfway lift. Chaturanga. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Right side triangle. Take a big step. Get 2 mostly straight legs. Set them up as you did for warrior 2. So front heel bisects your back foot. And think about turning your inner thighs toward your front side and then out. That should cause a little bit of corkscrewing motion in your feet that you might feel and should light up your inner thighs. Take one more breath. Come on up. Side facing wide leg forward fold. 10 toes face the long edge of your mat. Take some ninja lunges today. I have been giving lots of choices here and taking lots of opportunities in my own practice to just be lazy. So do the ninja lunges. You can have your hands at heart center or down on the floor for support. And if you find a spot that's sticky, sink into it. Send your breath there. Let it help you find something new. New space, new sensation. You've got 2 more breaths to get complete. Then rise all the way back up to standing. Namaste, front facing, forward fold, or splits. So turn both feet to face the front edge of your mat. And for that namaste fold, just take note of where your hip points are before you fold forward. Try to keep them just as square to the front of your mat as you fold. Your choice on hand position. You can keep your hands at your hips or bring them to your low back, either stacked or in a namaste, reverse namaste bind. Twisting triangle or twisting splits. Bring your left hand down, right arm out. In splits, you might experiment with a fold forward here. That's just going to light up your front hamstring. Twisting half moon, if you'd like to try that on, you can lift your back leg. Take one more breath. Chaturanga. Up dog. Down dog. Left side triangle. Get long through both legs. Long through both sides of your body. And then think about that corkscrewing forward and out in your inner thighs. 3 more breaths here. Last breath. And press down through your feet. Rise up to stand. Side facing wide leg forward fold. This time, your choice. You can take a bind. You can take a stretch. You can take more ninja lunges if you're just desperate for ninja lunges. Inversions. Great work. 2 more breaths to get complete. One more. Rise all the way up to standing. Namaste, front facing forward fold or splits. Make your way there. This time, even if you're in splits, pay attention to your hips and see if you can keep them square to the front of your mat. It may mean that you're not going as far down to the mat. This is just going to help you find a little bit different of a stretch here. Twisting triangle or twisting splits. And if you want to try on twisting half moon, press through your front foot, lift your back foot. One more breath in. Chaturanga. Up dog, down dog, or you can just meet us in down dog. When you get there, take a huge breath in, fill all the way, then let it go. Roll out to a high plank. Think about pulling your hands toward your feet and pushing your feet toward your hands. You don't actually have to move anything. Just think about that intention of the two pulling together. It's going to light up your abs. Just keep breathing. You've got another 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower yourself all the way down to the mat. When you get there, we're going to set up for locust, but we're going to do it a little different today. So your hands are going to set up the same as normal with the palms facing up, but you're going to tuck them a little bit under your thighs, just a tad, so that they're anchored there. Now keep your face close to the floor. The crown of your head points straight to the front of your mat. Bring your toes together, and on an inhale, just lift the bottom half. Still thinking about length from the crown of your head all the way to your toes. Take one more breath in and lower down. One cheek to the mat, windshield wiper your legs. We've got another set of locust. You can keep it the same or take traditional locust. It's up to you. Get set, take a deep breath in and rise up. You've got one more full breath. Lower down. Set up for floor bow. Reach your arms straight back behind you. Grab one or both of your ankles. Draw your knees together, and on an inhale, rise up. Press your toes toward the back edge of your mat. Let your shoulder blades come together. One more breath. Lower down. Shake it out. And then set up for floor bow once more, or the other side. On an inhale, rise up. Keep driving your knees together as you press your toes straight backwards. One more big breath in. Lower down. Shake it out. Palms to your low ribs. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Hop, skip, or jump through to seated. Extend your legs long in front of you. Extend your arms out in front of you and slowly begin to lower down to your mat. When you run out of air, pause to breathe in. When you get there, head straight for bridge. Heels press down. big toe mounds, pinky toe mounds. Press down so that your hips can lift. You can walk your elbows underneath you and bind your hands for a little bit more stability here. Leaving your feet where they are right now. Press down through your left foot and lift your right foot up. Press it straight up toward the ceiling. Bring it back down and lower. Shake your knees side to side. Then we'll set up for another bridge. Press down through your feet, lift your hips. We'll get settled here for a breath or two. So really press down, let your glutes relax. Make sure you have a firm foundation. Then press through your right foot and lift your left leg. Press your foot straight up toward the ceiling. Nice. One more big breath in. Bring your foot back down and lower down. Shake it out. We have 4 more back bends to do today. You can stick with bridge and add leg variations as you see fit, or move to wheel. Set your hands underneath your shoulders. If you're moving to wheel, then take a deep breath in and rise up. We'll hold it for 3, 2, 1. Tuck your chin, lower down to the mat. Breathe in. Breathe out. Press down to rise up. Hold it for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Tuck your chin, lower down. Full breath in. Full exhale. Press down, rise up. This time for 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Tuck your chin, lower down. You have a bonus breath. Last breath in. Breath out. Press down, rise up. You've got 10, 9, 8, 7. Press down through your feet. Press down through your hands. 3, 2, 1. Tuck your chin, lower down. Supta Baddha Konasana. Soles of your feet together, knees out wide. Bring one hand to your stomach, one hand to your chest. Let your breath move your hands. See just how much you can get your breath to move your hands. Enjoy the sensations that are happening right now. Know that everybody here just kicked their own butt. Then grab the outside edges of your feet or the backs of your thighs for dead bug. You can rock side to side for happy baby. And then extend your legs straight overhead. It's time for everybody's favorite part, stability. Take a deep breath in. On your exhale, lower your right leg halfway. On your next exhale, switch your feet. Keep moving at your pace, making sure that your low back stays glued to the mat. If it starts to lift, bring your palms below your sacrum to give you some extra support. You have another 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Legs straight up in the air. Set up for 30-60 lift. You will move only on exhales. Take a deep breath in. Lower your legs 30 degrees. Lower another 30. Lower to hover. Flutter kick. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Legs straight back up overhead. Deep breath in. Exhale 30. Another 30. Lower to hover. Open and close for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Legs straight back up overhead. We have one more set. Big breath in. Lower 30. Lower 60. Lower to hover. Take any movement you want with your feet. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hug your knees into your chest. Yogi bicycles. Stack your knees right over your hips. Try not to let your knees come closer than that to your face as you twist. Your pace. Keep your back planted. You've got another 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hug your knees into your chest. Rock and roll up to boat pose. When you get there, smile. Then make it your best boat. You've been cooking, you've been working hard. It's your last real exertion for today. So make it proud for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Rock and roll. Find your way to right side half pigeon. Bring your right knee up to your right wrist. And then settle in. Find as much rest as you can in this pose while also letting some magic happen in your hips. And a lot of the time for me, this is the part of class where we really start to slow down and my brain really starts to turn on. So if your brain is telling you to think about what you're cooking for dinner or your next deadline, tell it that you have 15 more minutes before you have to think about it, and think about your breath. One more breath on this side. Let it go. And switch to the other side. Let your inhales fill you up. And let your exhales help you to sink even closer to the mat. Fill up and let your ribs expand so you can feel it on your thigh. One more breath. Let it go. Swing your back leg around. Seated single leg extension with your right leg out, left leg in. Inhale your arms up. Exhale and fold forward over your leg. If you can reach your toes, you can pull the pinky toe side towards your face. And for the flexi folks in here, try to bring a little bit of softness to your knee. Take one more breath. Let it go. Switch sides. Inhale your arms overhead and exhale to fold forward. One more great big breath in. Let it go. Extend both legs straight out in front. Inhale your arms overhead. Exhale, fold forward. Seated forward fold. And if you'd like to, take a few cat-cows with your back here. That always feels nice. So a round of your back and then a broadening of your chest. Back and forth with your breath. Take 2 more breaths this way. Release. Plant your hands near your hips. Point your fingertips toward your feet. Press down through your hands and rise up for tabletop or reverse plank. One more big breath. Rise a little higher. Then lower down. Fish pose. You can take a block between your shoulder blades, or you can lay down, allowing your weight to come to your elbows and then looking overhead. I invite you to try on a different foot variation than you normally do here. So if you're typically legs straight out, try Supta Baddha legs or feet flat on the floor with your knees pointed up toward the ceiling. You've got 3 lion's breaths. So fill up, then stick your tongue out and let it go. One more. Now, if you just love fish and want to stay here, you are welcome to, or you can rock off of your block and head upside down. Headstand, handstand, shoulder stand, waterfall. A little bit of time to get your feet over your heart. You're welcome. Bye, Megan. Happy Monday. Shoulder stands, waterfalls. You can come to plow if that's where you're headed. If you're upside down, you've got another minute. You can keep playing. Plow, come to silent yogi. So bring your knees to the outside edges of your ears or your temples. Then slowly lower all the way down. When you get there, rock all the way onto your left side. Open your right shoulder and look over it. If you're in studio, you already have your cool eye towel if you want it now. Take one more big breath on this side. Let it go. And switch. Rock all the way onto your side and then open your shoulder. Take one more big breath in. Let it go. Come back through center and take Supta Baddha Konasana. Soles of your feet together, knees out wide. Everybody take a big breath in, filling all the way to the pit of your belly, and let it go. You've got one more. Fill up all the way. Empty it out. Shavasana. Extend your arms and your legs. Take up space. If your mind starts to wander, start to name the qualities of your breath. Think of the temperature of your breath or the speed with which it enters your body. Take a deep breath in, filling all the way up, and let it go. Bring some movement to your fingers and toes. Take a long stretch. Hug your knees into your chest. Rock onto your right side and let your forehead rest in your mat. Take a second to acknowledge yourself for doing the hardest part and spending your Monday afternoon on your mat. Acknowledge your body for doing the things for you. With your eyes still closed or a soft gaze, rise up to a seated position. On an inhale, lift your arms straight overhead. Exhale your thumbs down to heart center. Take a moment to set an intention for yourself for the rest of your night. And we'll send those out with one final Om. Take a deep breath in. Inhale your thumb knuckles to forehead center. Together we bow our heads and say, Namaste. Thank you all so much for being here. I don't get to do this job that I really like to do if you don't come to yoga. So thank you for being here. If you have questions about any of the announcements, let me know. It was lovely to have you, Christy and Jane. I hope that you have a wonderful, wonderful rest of your Monday.